In this example, we'll be looking at several functions to determine their degree, leading coefficient, and constant term. So if we look at our first function, f of x equals 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. When we're trying to determine the degree, we want to look for the highest power of our variable in the three terms we have here. So you see we have a 3x squared. So that would mean the degree of this polynomial would be 2. Once we've identified the degree, we would like to look at the coefficient on that variable to find our leading coefficient. So the leading coefficient of this would be 3. And our constant term here would be 5. Also, since this has a degree of 2, we would identify this as being quadratic. For the second function here, I have f of x equals negative 2x plus 1. So again, I want to look for the highest power of x to determine the degree. I've got a negative 2x. Now remember, even though it's not written in here, we have a exponent of 1 on that x. So the degree of this would be 1. Again, looking at the same term to find the leading coefficient, it's a negative 2. And the constant term here would be 7. And since this has a degree of 1, this would be a linear function. And the third function we have here is f of x equals x cubed plus 4x squared minus 6x minus 1. So the largest power of x we have here would be 3, so it would be my degree. My leading coefficient is also attached to that term, so there's a 1 in front of here. So my leading coefficient is 1. And looking through for my constant term, or the one without a variable, would be a negative 9. And again, since this has a degree of 3, this would be cubic.